erase information and partaking, and they try to eradicate information. They erase information when it don't belong to them. You know, downloading information, submitting information when it don't belong to them. National Guard Service is applying the COVID-19 policy regulations. Let's carry COVID-19 policy regulation to utmost citizen carrying COVID-19. Imaging, processing, increments of society, and processing and services. This eradication of service and carrying the administration of COVID-19. Put some bolts, some washers, and tangibilities for the September 11 where they post down the sign down and carrying the COVID-19 service applying the COVID-19. They hit a button sensor and they think they control the society here. They carry the society trying to record information, they eradicate information for one. It's 509-763-250, and that birth certificate does exist. And it does have a military status uniform official emblems, all of us, because COVID-19 has been served. Richland Bend County Justice Manager Federal Courthouse and services because it's military issuance of the service in Nebraska and Texas. And they carry the COVID-19 policy regulation services. And also the owner and service UBI number is effective 602-720-979. Every time you come around a video recorded area, video property lines and services, which covers a lot of area, Texas. And also the area of Nebraska. It's a doomsday of plane, of course. I see this evidence of currents of services, reading, writing skills, carrying the COVID-19 policy, administrative COVID, the policy, regulation, the service, all these walking steps, these increments of the download of George Washington, Mr. Brooks, that carries this COVID-19. He's recorded driving Felix Barela all the way to the military base in a depot, international port, was called Larson's Air Force Base. Now, Larson's Air Force carried the little boy and the big boy, the atom bomb, the atom smasher in Richland, Queens Gate. Gonzaga University was built by Felix Barela's hands and service, and wasn't paid a cent. File number has been administrated, the UBI number is administrated, Ivanka Barela, UBI number has been administrated, 602-720-979. Schultz Tabler Wallace phone number has been embed, 509-735-2591, fax 509-736-3066. And Mr. Schultz, Mr. Sackman, and Mr. McKinnon Law Firm Administration COVID-19, his fax number is 19 COVID-19 administered. Filing numbers administrated, Kim Wayman, Secretary of State, SOS WAGov Corps. Now, they try to stop recording information for the reason why, because they don't have no evidence of foul play, because they get a document and like making shit up. Mr. Andy Miller, of course, has this mirrored COVID-19. They carry this processing in society and administration and carrying the COVID-19 policy regulations, where they're trying to eradicate and administer in COVID-19 policy regulation Google services, where they try to erase your information and partake in missed tax forms. 1400 East Main Street, UBI number 602-720-979. 602-720-979. Now, Mr. Andy Miller's a prosecutor. He asked the Washington Bar Association, that's Texas, Nebraska, all these areas where I drove, because Andy Miller has a parking spot, have a commissioner of Benton County, VIN number, license plate, tabs, and the freight of George Washington House, right across the street from Grant County Courthouse. These tax forms have been negotiated, they've been tampered with. They try to erase information which don't belong to them. The International Airport called Larson's Air Force Base, they pretty much call it NASA. But these tax forms are real. The first name, last name, birth certificate, social security number is real. The amounts and services is real. The social security number, 220 SI text forms is real. The imaging, the conversations, the Gold's Gym, Mr. Brooks and Mrs. Brooks, and also the affirmative action of the COVID-19 policy regulation of services. This imaging is real. All this stuff is real. The Air Force, the stealth bomber, the Apache, the tank, the monuments is real. The George Washington, the skulls, the heads, the bodies, the excess bodies, the firms, the elbows, the sternums, the rib cage, the heads, the spines, the bottom of the jaw, the upper jaw is real. I mean, the funeral home, the Mueller's funeral home, the crematorium is real. These tax forms are real. The first, last name, Barela, Felix, Ivanka Barela. The Social Security Office, the COVID-19, the signing administration, the COVID-19. All this stuff is real. And they carry COVID-19 policy regulation, which is a federal offense. You know, the George Wash House, the barbecuer, Mr. Brooks, Mrs. Brooks, Brooks Athletic Cubs, the service centers that they carry, the first, the last name, UBI number is real. These are fences that they characterize as participating on WebEx, webinar, carrying the COVID-19, which is installed, embedded on every base, military base. Larson Air Force Base is called NASA now. NASA, it's just Florida. And the services they have, the COVID-19 administration, WebEx, webinar, courtroom A, B, C, D, E, and F. Call number is 148-418-938 for courtroom B. Courtroom A, call number is 1408-418-9388. There is a meeting room number for A is 146-244-0353. Call room number for courtroom B is 418-418-9388. That attendee number is 146-244-0353. Courtroom C, 146-693-99090. And that attendee number for C is 146-693-9090. And that call-in number is 408-418-938. Quorum D, 146-732-1545. And that attendee phone number is right above the call-in number, 148-418-938, 146-732-1545. Number E, 146-772-9728. And attendee number, and that WebEx meeting number, you put the asterisk one number sign, and that number sign is 146-772-9728. Now, that eradication for that service center, carrying that COVID-19 policy regulations, and you see that aviation plane flying right above, which is real. Real as it gets, homeboy. Now, the COVID-19 service for the tax forms, the carry administration is here at the International Larson Air Force Base, carrying the COVID-19 policy guidelines, the COVID-19 administration. Now, this COVID administration office, carrying the COVID-19 policy regulations that carries the air flight transports, convoy, and transporting commission for attendees, administration of the administration office, which is the two of them. Now, take a little gander of that. Now, the two of them carry the COVID-19 policy, regulation, and guidelines and services for the administration office, going straight to Sunny Farms, Sunset Acres, and Othello. Now, this goes to Sunny Farms and Othello and transport to Adams County, CIMARON5INC Banquet Party Hall, Restaurant, Bar, Motel. Yeah, the driving all that fuel and the expense of the CIMARON5INC straight to Andy Miller's office in the Benton County Justice Department, which is real. You can download, erase all the information you want. COVID-19 interceptor with the, of course, the Raptor F-22 and the stealth bombers and the residents of evil of the COVID-19 in Afghanistan. The seminars, the increments of society, the cruelty of the individual systematic downloads, the eradications of trying to implement the service of the society of downloading, the increments of society of the COVID-19 policy, regulations, and services that carry the COVID-19 administration services to the T. Now, this COVID-19 Policy Regulation Service Center for the Society of the C-17s and Transports Administration Office, straight to the Administration Office, which is real. They carry the COVID-19 Policy Regulations. For one, the construction outfit and the service for all equipment and all the hardware, and also Microsoft company that carries the courtrooms. In the Benton County courtrooms, the Superior courtrooms, and Grand County courtrooms, the copies and certifications of these administrative. Now, the Bend County courtrooms and the service for the incumbents is real. They try to erase information, they try to partake in information, make things up. They break your laptop. They think you're going to get away with murder. One thing, you know, you go to the Mueller's Funeral Home, they go to the Ronnie Kaiser's Funeral Home, 8131.